Last Friday or Saturday night, the 7th or 8th of October 2011, I was having a smoke and I was about halfway through and I thought, oh, well, that's not good. I felt something happen and I feel like I'd done real damage this time. I started smoking in 1990 and I'm going on 21 years now and it's just gotten ridiculous. I've been smoking far too long. Well, I just felt something happen and I wound up with a pain in my chest, my throat and my lungs, and I had it all week. So I decided to make an appointment with the doctor when he was open again. I was dreading what he would say, really. I was wondering, would this be it? All my years of reckless indulgence finally caught up with me, and will I have crossed the point of no return? God, I was thinking that I'd finally gone too far smoking cigarettes, and well, it's not like licorice all sorts. One too many and you might turn Bertie, as the ad said. With cigarettes, one too many and you will get dead, slowly, painfully, and vilely. Make a pact with God. If I dodge this bullet, I'm going to get proper professional help. That I will get off them and get this beast off my back once and for all. Life can be great and be really enjoyable. You can have a lot of fun, a lot of good times. And just to be so stupid as to wreck all that and give yourself by giving yourself a disease. I know people get diseases through no fault of their own, but like to go out of your way to do something to give yourself one, it's just stupid. So I made an appointment with him to go and see him. There is a case of irony to all this. I got into a time in my life when I decided to seriously take hold of the reins of my health and start making an effort to get in shape and stop putting things into myself that are bad. And now I feel I might have overdone it with cigarettes and done serious irreparable damage. I decided to cut out fatty foods a lot. No more fries, no more crisps, cut back a lot on sweets. Start drinking more fruit smoothies, having more fruit, more vegetables, actually getting up and doing something more physical to move around to try and lose this fucking lump of lard that sits upon me called my belly. Because it would be nice to be able to look down when standing up and be able to see my penis without the aid of mirrored shoes. So there's been enough tragedy in our family already, and through different reasons, and it would be the ultimate definition of stupidity if I added to it by my own hand. And not that through feeling, no, I'm not saying that people who kill themselves are stupid, as in say people who commit suicide, but in not feeling depressed enough to kill yourself, but yet just through stupidity and recklessness winding up killing yourself because you ignored all the signs and you just carried on blindly anyway, and just wind up basically doing yourself in. So I have an appointment made for the doctor and I'm going to go and see what he says. So I'm hoping, I'm really hoping that I really do want to make a better effort. Well, for myself, because I don't want to do myself in. I don't want this to be the end yet, certainly not. And so I made a bit of a plan. Cigarettes gone by whatever means necessary. I gotta rid myself of this infliction once and for all. I've already started to, quite seriously for me, change my eating habits. I've, like I said, I've cut out snack foods, crisps, popcorn, chocolate bars, biscuits in large amounts as well. Um, I'm on more fruit and less fried food, oven instead of fried, more vegetables, and I'm investing in a bicycle. So that's going to help me with the physical side of it, to get more exercise, to help with the better eating and cutting out of bad things that I put into me. So so yeah, that's all part of the plan to try and help me get in better shape and get into a better condition and not keep doing things that are just basically detrimental to the health and that will just wind up killing you. So that's the plan, and I'm going to try and stick to it. So here it goes. Well, I had my appointment with the doctor this morning. He seen me about 11 o'clock this morning. I went in and he asked me what the problem was. I told him that I wanted to quit smoking. I said I started to feel major problems, a lot of pains in my chest and my throat, my lungs, and I told him about having the cigarette over the weekend and how I just felt that, oh, that's not good, and I just felt that I'd done something serious this time. So he asked me, was I coughing up any fluids or black tar in the morning? Fortunately, I haven't had that problem. There are times I cough a lot, but I haven't been coughing up anything. So then he got me just to remove my shirt, and he checked my breathing, used a stethoscope and checked different parts. Got me to breathe in and out and check different areas around my back. And then he checked my throat, which was quite red and raw, as to be expected after all the smoking. And then he basically said I'm not too bad, so unfortunately I haven't gone too far, and there's I could have been in a lot worse shape. So then he decided to give me a prescription of the patches to help you to quit smoking. So I'm on a course of 28 of them now. I have to go back up to the pharmacy shortly and get the prescription. They had to order them in. So I felt very relieved when he told me that, and because I had gotten to the stage where even just going up the stairs, I felt I was slightly out of breath. So running, well, that was out. I just didn't have the breath to do that anymore. Suppose anything that would have been quite physically strenuous would have been out. So it was really starting to take its toll. I didn't have the lung capacity like I used to. My throat had gotten sore. Any major physical activity, I would have been wrecked after it. So 21 years too long to be smoking, and well, I took a leaflet now, and it gives you some pointers and tips of what to do to try and help yourself to get off cigarettes. So I'm going to start following that now, and I'm going to see what other courses can be taken and other helpful paths to get me off cigarettes. And basically, we'll take the patches as well. That was what he prescribed me to help wean me off the addiction. So I would advise anyone who is a smoker, or anyone who maybe even just trivially smokes, maybe only the weekend with a drink, try for your own sake, because being 34 now and smoking for the past 21 years, I have noticed what cigarettes have done to me, and I've noticed the great inability to do things that I now have because of smoking. So I urge people, if you can, get help to get yourself off cigarettes, because they are a nail. Each one is a nail in your coffin. And something you could do is get pictures off the internet of what they do. And if you ever feel like smoking, just look at the pictures, because what they do to you is just really, really rancid and vile. Get pictures of what your insides look like after years of smoking. See the black and see the damage, and just see the disgusting mess that they turn your insides into. It is graphic, it is disgusting, but it is what you are doing to yourself ultimately. So get those pictures and look at them anytime that you feel you want a cigarette. These days you can have the pictures on your phone. So instead of having a cigarette, take out the pictures and look at them on your phone, because they are disgusting and they are vile, and hopefully looking at those pictures would make you change your mind about having a cigarette when you see the result of what they will do to you. So if you are a smoker, I just urge you to try and get any help you can to try and get off them, because they are probably one of the worst things, and probably one of the hardest things that you can get addicted to and have to try and get off of. I've heard from different people they've been off them for years, and even though they're off them for years, they lapse back into being smokers again. It can be very hard. So I'm hoping that I don't lapse back. Well, I suppose we all go in with the hope of not lapsing back, but it just takes a lot of willpower. It takes a lot of determination not to lapse back into smoking again. So do it for yourself. It will make you better, and you'll find that you'll have better health. You'll have better ability to be able to do things because you have better health, and just all around, you'll feel better. You won't look like you've had fingers stuck up your. Well, you know how your fingers can look where they were stuck up, but your breath won't stink, your clothes won't stink, your teeth won't look like brown balls. You just be better all around. It's just getting off it is just win-win. Very hard, but still, the rewards are very good. So well, that's my story and that's my advice. So do it for yourselves, Beat the cancer, beat the cigarettes. Get a life of better health. I'm finally learning that. It took a long time, but I'm finally learning it. I'm at the age now where it's starting to make more of a difference, so time to do it. All the best. Bye bye.